Good morning. Welcome back to Winter Burrow. We are going to do one last run through Winter Burrow. In just a second, let me get my controller out from underneath my kitten. That's cute. You're gonna do that. Okay. Hi. Come fetch it. Here we go. Alright, remember, it's not a real mouse. And you don't need to protect me from the controls. Okay. Now, what we need to do is we need to make the granite pickaxe. So, which we finally got, or the flint pickaxe, which we finally got. From our friend UFO, which means that we can finally get past some of those roadblocks. Okay. In the way. Closet. Like that. And the hitboxes on the plungers are a little fuzzy. No, you want to take and not pick up. There we go. Alright. We have the pickaxe. It is morning. Auntie's still asleep. Okay, I may have looked up where to find pine sap online because I'd be tired of this. Tired of the game. And it's just fun. It's been a minute. In fact, I may go back and play through the game and see if I can add a silly to moss. We keep going north. Cut through here. Oh. Yep. 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 Alright. So I'm going to make a beeline for this thing. No. Apparently I'm going to pause and collect beetle meat all along the way. Oh, poor beetle. How many times did I kill it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah. Sounds about right. You're going all the way up here and around the corner to the north. West. Your dead end. And you're essentially going back to where we found the cat, and there is an area there you're going to come out into, aren't you? Look at all of you. There we go. There's an area there that has a lock that we can now hack. So, I'm looking for the turn off. Yeah, we'll be able to find another campfire. And I'm looking for the turn off by the broken branch. Here we go. That's its button. Alright. I'll put some kindling here. Which kindling do I have left? Alright, I have enough. Remember? We're going to eat. I'm actually going to eat one of the That increases your hits. And we are going to help you with that. Because, yeah. I'm going to come down here, avoid that. And that is what we want. I'm not messing around with that. Okay. The hedgehog lies pale, their features frozen in a peaceful expression, caught in the recent snowstorm. Oh, that's sad. There's a little. My inventory is full. You're kidding me, again. And there's a half a pendant. Oh, what kind sound? Nice. I think I'm going to go ahead and sleep until morning. Poor kind sound. Oh, Moss will be so sad. No, that was the wrong way. Okay. All right. There's something different, Mouse. What is it? I'm so sorry. Pine sap is dead. Oh no. So that's that, is it? No goodbye, no scolding, no last tidbit of advice. You'll have to give me some time to collect myself. Don't add any burden to yourself, eh? It's good that you found me. And it being an accident, if you do pine saps, that's the last way you expect them to go. Just tell me where they are. I'll do right by them. Don't abandon her, dolls. I promise I won't beat them. Aww. He's just your sweetie. Okay. All right, so that is the last one we have then is improve on his Burrow. Let's not take. So I should know this after this one, but do you have to have pins on you? Yes, you do. And I need one more silk, which means going back to the line, the birch forest. You can do that without picking a fight with anything, though. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Put away. Lots of point. Okay. I'll go ahead and okay. We're going to have to take things out. And we go to it looks like you had to have the items on you when you rolled up to Auntie's, which kind of makes me wish I'd tracked that. I think I remember which ones they are. Oh, biscuits. It's berries on my back. I think if I played again, it would be a lot more aggressive about using the tea. Yeah. Well, mess with me. Okay. We're there. And the thing to remember as well is that, yeah, more biscuits. Is that just about everything is gated behind the right tools. So in addition to knowing where to go, you have to have the right level of tools. That should be enough. have some of those biscuits. There you go. Nope, the inventory is full. So it's neat. Okay. That should give us everything we need for Auntie's house. And bring my inventory. Okay. You want to drop off and pick up. Let's do that and that. And now we are going to need birch planks, oak planks, yarn. I can't remember what else we need. Okay, we're going to go track the item. We've got enough time to hustle back. Okay. Hustle, little Massey. Here we go. That's the way. We need granite, and silk. All right. Not. All right, hustle back, little Massey. All right, silk is easy. That's one more, and then we're going to get granite. Nope. That should be everything. It's nighttime, so one last sleep in our little hammock. And let's go fix Auntie's house. There we go. Look to Auntie. By the time I showed Auntie her home, I cherished every callus that was marked on my palms. She looked at my work and her face lit up. So much like the mouse my parents and I had said goodbye to all that time ago. We had both grown so much since then. I don't know what to say. To know you built this home for me is a thing of wonder. You like it then? I love it from the bottom of my heart.
Oh.
How proud your parents must be. Aw. all sorts of stuff. And don't think you'll be rid of me now either. I'll be over for a cup of tea and a natter whenever my paws will carry me. And you'll have to visit me too. In fact, I shall have all my neighbors over. It sounds like I have a lot of catching up to do. What do you think? A grand feast for my grand neighbor.
Ooh.
All right. Do you have a new... You don't have a new place. All righty. There's Bounty. Darling child, how lovely to see you.
Oh.
I'm exhausted. There's a lot to do before we send out invitations for the feast, roasting, toasting, practicing my hosting. I have the faintest idea what to cook, how to keep everyone happy. Maybe they could bring some food of their own. What a good idea. Would you be a dear, find everybody who's helped us through this winter and invite them to our dinner. Tell each of them to bring a special treat. How exciting. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping very well. The Burrow is wonderful, but there have been noises beneath the floorboards. Hauntings, your old granny would say. Those noises I hear in the dead of night, they make me shiver. Aww. Listening to the twitching of my old whiskers. Don't worry about your old aunt. Find Bufo, Nata, and Moss and Wood. Alright, Bufo is easy. Hey, bug. We have somewhere to be. So, no beetle today. Hey, Bufo. Hey, Polyblock, look who's come to see us. Everything all right? My Aunt Bettelina were wondering if you'd like to come for dinner. Sounds nice, that. What do you think, Toddler? Are you up for it? Definitely, yeah. Might even bring one of my beetle pods. Sounds like a plan. We'll see you then. Alright. Yeah. Now task is up here. Yeah. And off to the side. Yes. There you are. Hello, Nuthouse. Share it with sweet cake or scones and jam. He was out partying like you with snow. Really, I thought I had that one. Good to see you, friend. Yes, that's the spirit. There's a brand new brew from me to you. Good evening. There's so creamy buttery notes, ground hazelnuts, fine with. Anywho, what brings you to my neck of the woods? Auntie wants her friends to come for dinner. That means you. A grand feast over at Bettelina's. I'll poke my hide and call me a porcupine. Matter of fact, I've been mighty eager to share what I've been brewing up here. Tea ain't half as good when you drink it alone. Count me in. I'll bring something good to say. All right. Now, if I go over here. I'll bet you if we go down. I'm going to have to put that a little. There we go. Hold on 1 moment. The kittens have made off with my chapstick. Okay. Oh, you're not. I'm just trying to find moss. Look back around here. You're gonna be rude, aren't you? Oh. That was a shortcut back here. We'll take the regular moss. There is a path over there, though I feel like fighting the beetle to get past it. Okay. There you go. Hey, moss. Oh, my pads were tangling lately. And not just thorns I'm crafting on. Insides just as jumping to Bob. Steady on, old Bob. Stitch by stitch like a good reach. Ross doesn't want to come to the party. All right. Let's try Willow. You might have to talk to Auntie about moss. Maybe sometimes you have to sleep to give them time. Well, we did moss and Betalina on the same day. So. Those pitter-pattering little feet. I was down in the dark. It's the best place to think. Thinking is terribly good business, so I gobbled up that pie. What a revelation. Of course, the foremothers grew gardens of those berries. Each bite of pie was like a warm press of fur, and for the first time, it feels good and right to be a mother. In all my life, I've never been so close to another mind. I think it was hiding in a mouthful of folly. I could not dream of asking anything more. But even with my newfound solace, there's always room in a den for a friend. More furniture. So I hope to see you again. The humming wind and the melody of creaking ice, the snowy season, sows such somnolence. And yet the forest is terribly alive, isn't it? I wish I had the energy to go and collect all its stories. I plucked them up and stow them for safekeeping.
Huh?
I don't suppose you've come across any hazelnuts. A cup of brewed hazelnuts and I can stay awake all day. Hazelnuts for the Mars. Oh, more side quests, probably. I think probably not. Yes. Okay, let's double check. Yes, those are hazelnuts. Which means we have some. Okay. And grab a bit of silk. Just get to Bedelina's party. I want pie and tea. Oh, good. I heard a terrible banging not long ago. What was all that? That was proof I was a toad. Building a house of wood, that's certainly unexpected. There's a tunnel for every soul and a mole for every hood. But to do it alone, my back would break. I see, Boothville and Polyball. What a heartwarming anyway. It's never too late to welcome a new season. A wise old woman. Willow said that, I believe. I must write that one down. Now what do I have up my sleeve for you? Hello, Mouse. I brought you some news. Oh, moths, I see it. Oh, they are all alone up there. Poor hedgehog. No, they mustn't be afraid to ask for help. The forest is a daunting place on one side. They do sound plenty brave to me. Tell them to come by my den any time, and I will give them some of this delicious brew. And you mustn't leave empty-handed either. Okay. That's nice, but we gotta
Huh?
I was up all night carving a new tunnel. Have you heard about Nautusk? A tea drinker, I think. I never got a taste of stuff. Does sound like quite a healer. Well, if tea saved our dear Betalina, perhaps they could teach me more about it. That's a friend after my own heart. Don't trouble them. I'm hours away from sleep. I will experiment on my own. Speaking of experiments, more furniture. Goodness, Willow is just a font of furniture. You can tear you over the rustling roots. Does make for a fitful sleep. Will these help? Thank you. Yes, give them here. This will go well with a little dried sap. Hazelnut coffee is sweet if you brew it right. The trick is to keep the heat low and steady. I can taste it now. Let's see. Recipe for hazelnut coffee. It's actually a thing. Right? It's the middle of the night, Mo. Hello, Mouseling. I was just about to come and find you. It's time for me to say goodbye. I long to burrow beyond the gnarled oaks. I'm convinced the moles didn't just disappear. Perhaps I can find them, perhaps not. Your stories have helped me see. Not every great deed is written down in a history book. The forest is full of brave animals whose tales are known only to themselves. I think it's time I include myself in that note. Would you have time to join us for dinner before you leave? Of course. I always have time for a feast. I will bring my special worm bolognese with a little shredded berry yeast, yes. And just the other night I found a tunnel right under Betalina's floor. I called out, but she must have been sleeping. She heard me and thought I was a ghost. Not for many years, I hope. And next time I will be sure to knock. I shall put the water. All right. And we shall go on home. I think we have one more trip to make up to Nos. And you must remember, there we go. Also, little mouse. Yes, I'm going straight past here because I want to sleep in my own little burrow. Oh, all right. Put everything away. All right. I need to check my quests. I need to talk to Mouse. All right. Here it is. Let's take. Wait. Sleep until morning. Let's go ahead and have a little something to eat. And then make a dash up to Nos. The time they shared would never be forgotten, and yet Moss put Pines out to rest for both their sakes. There you are, a sight for sore eyes. I'm up to my old tricks again, wouldn't you know? I made you this. Aw. That's real white fox fur, but of course you'll recognize it. I hope when you wear it, you'll think of me and find some. They weren't all bad, you know, but they weren't all good either. I'm starting to wonder if that isn't just the way of things. Anyway, I spent a lot of years forgetting how to be Moss. It's things like putting my skills together, putting my skills to use with a purpose that helped me remember. I made myself a new pair of slippers to read by the fire, and I'm working out a new song on my flute. Life goes on, eh? Anytime you find a scrap of something that looks like it might weave up nicely, bring it to me. I might surprise both of us with what I can do. No. Good to see you, Mouse. I was just dreaming up a new weaving pattern. And... Oh, Mouse, listen to this. I dreamt I saw a tapestry big as the sky. Deep blue and indigo it was. And on it were all these little silverfish wiggling and squirming like stars. Do you know what it meant? No. Was it a bad dream? Nah. Probably went to bed thinking about food. Now, what was it you came to tell me? Speaking of, would you like to come to Auntie's for dinner? Of course I will. I need to give Bethelina her shawl back after I patch it up, and I ought to thank her for shaking loose those memories. Tell her I ain't the same moss I used to be, but I'll bet she ain't the same mouse. Oh, there's so much to tell her. Let me see what I've got in the old larder. All right. That talk to Auntie. The markers for active quests. I was getting a little backwards. Auntie, they're bringing food and stuff. Oh, wait. I need to wear my festive hat. You really have invited everyone? Then they'll be here soon? Oh, I can't believe it. Thank you, little one. Now help me lay this table. I made so many friends since coming home. Then listen to them share food and laughter. I couldn't help but feel I'd found something deeper. That evening was my first family dinner in a long time. Aww. A to continue or B to go to the main. That is so sweet. That is absolutely the sweetest game. I'm so glad I played that. Oh. I will probably continue playing for a little bit. I want to make up some other furniture. Well, let's see what it takes to make up some of the furniture, some of the achievements. How to do with making one of all of the furnitures. So we'll see what we can do. But that was sweet. That is very much in the vein of the children's books that I got. And, absolutely adorable. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go then. And I will just do a bit of a silent stream. And we'll see how much the furniture is made. And then I will decide what to play next. I think that's all for this morning. And that's the end of intro 4. For now, that's the sweetest game. And we will talk to you later. In the meantime, thanks for watching.